ご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, the MOBA expert Sugi-Khan here, and today I'm gonna be giving my first impression / first look into Battlerite Royale. And this is currently in beta. It is not a game mode inside Battlerite. They decided to make this as a standalone game. So yes, it has the same characters, it has same engine and graphics, everything around it is pretty much the same, except how the game plays out. I mean, essentially you jump into a battle royale map with 30 other people and you battle it out. In Battlerite, obviously, you start off with unlocking all the abilities. In this one, in the pre-game, you essentially choose one ability that you're gonna go with, and through items inside the game you can get the other abilities, and you can upgrade them through 3 different tiers, or is it actually 4? There's legendary, epic, and then there's normal and good, I think. And same applies to the item drops which you can find in the game. There's 4 item slots. These can be varying from increasing your health, mana regen, damage. There are also some interesting items. And also there are active items such as potions and mini turrets and all types of very interesting items that bring like a whole new dimension to the Battlerite game. It's a lot more in-depth in that sense because there's a lot more, what I would say, you know, because there is obviously like team mode and there's solo, but there is an element of, you know, gameplay decisions. What ability you're going to start with in the beginning, what place you're going to go loot first. Are you going to loot items, or are you just going to try to go immediately into one-on-one trades, or what are you going to do? And that's the whole interesting thing about it. I mean, you can also use mounts, as you can do in Battlerite. There's gold inside the game, and there are like few shops where you can buy abilities or buy items and upgrade abilities and items. There are a lot of interesting mechanisms inside the game, and even though it is gameplay-wise, well, almost completely the same, it just gave this whole new setting that they tried with the Battle Royale. I got really hooked into it. I really liked it. And actually, I did play Battlerite a fair amount compared to a lot of arena MOBA games that I usually do. Usually my experience is, I don't know, 3-4 hours with a lot of these games, and then I just, you know, I review them and then I stop playing them because I'm not interested in them, or I don't get a satisfaction by playing them. But this game, you know, reignited that passion inside me, because I did play a fair amount. As I said, I did play probably, I think, in 30 to 40 hours in Battlerite. I mean, it was a great game, but I think it got really old really fast, and I think the beginning of the release, they didn't have much content inside the game, and I think that also it was so much orientated on having good teams, which made it kind of unfun to play sometimes. And in this game, you can go play that solo, so it's kind of, yes, there is the luck element of, you know, getting the right drops from the, you know, orbs, and obviously where are you going to land. If there's going to be 5 other people landing, there's going to be just a huge brawl and everybody's going to kill each other, and you might get the short end of that stick. And I think I would like to actually make a prediction that this will become bigger than the normal game, but the question is, will it be free to play? So they are putting some early access packages there. There's a question also like, okay, I have content unlocked in Battlerite. Should that content also be unlocked in Battlerite Royale? There's these questions from the consumers who like, maybe there will be people switching over and the other game will become essentially dead. This is kind of like the Fortnite complex, where Fortnite was a PvE game. They didn't come up with that PvP mode until very late of the development, and that became the main mode. That became the big shit. I mean, when they did the first reveal on E3, it was all that, you know, zombie defense mode, and that might be also the case with Battlerite, that the, you know, original game will definitely die. And I think there's an element of excitement, and there's also a bit of there's a bit of a more learning curve in this one because I hadn't played Battlerite in months. Sort of a new characters whose ability kits I didn't know. There's also plenty amount of items inside the game, and you have to like remember the stats and what orders you're gonna teach your abilities. And there are a lot of these small things that you need to know. Obviously, you need to know the map and all the points around it. There are interesting like these gliding points around the map, which will like take you up to the air, and you can glide into a different point, and this will give you also vision over the map. And I think this is a rather interesting adaptation out of the Battle Royale genre. In terms of the amount of players, 30 seems pretty fine. I wouldn't mind 50. I think they might have to look into that. Maybe it will lag or something if there's too many players, but I felt that it was pretty well optimized. I think I didn't see any FPS problems, and the stuff you'd obviously see in footage might be lower FPS or it might frame drop a bit, but that's because I was recording while I was playing. It's not like recorded off replay. So there is definitely an element of optimization, the music, the graphics, everything's there. It seems already like a very full product, but not all the characters from Battlerite have been transferred into this game yet. I think actually a couple of support characters. I mean, healing, self-healing is something that would be, in my opinion, a bit broken in this game. Not necessarily broken, but it would be very powerful. So I don't know how they're going to be balancing a lot of these things going into the game. But it's very fast-paced too. It's not like PUBG where you're going to be spending 1 hour per game. It can be max 10 minutes depending on how things go, where people are located, obviously. And overall, it's very enjoyable experience. It's giving this like whole new type of a look into the game. But I think the free-to-play question has to be, maybe that's answered already. I haven't looked at the total answer of the developers, so I don't know about that. But if this is the case, they're going to free-to-play, it's going to be a very successful game. And I can definitely see myself making more videos about this because at least I remember liking this a lot more than I did Battlerite initially. I mean, that had a really fun, play for a while, but maybe this one has a lot more replayability. Maybe that's because I'm more liking the MOBA laning systems or the Battle Royale type of a setting a lot more than like arena fighting. That maybe played a part to it. And, there's obviously the solo and duo possibilities. And right now it's in beta. You can buy early access to my understanding on Steam. I will leave a couple of extra keys that I have on the comment section below regarding the game. And if you want to see more MOBA content and Battlerite Royale, you better subscribe right now and hit the bell button. And if you want to support me, go to cheersforgaming2game.com. Use my code SUJI and you will get discounts. You will get fun stuff for cheaper. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Cheers.